Yeah, I'm going to be straight with you at the start of this podcast. This one isn't for the faint-hearted. If you don't have the ability to take one on the chin, take ownership, turn this off now. Alright? And you know what the thing is? I fucking hate making podcasts like this. I hate making podcasts about what I'm going to talk to you about today. It's not in my nature. It's not the way that I want to speak to you. It's not. But I have to. Someone has to say this to you. Someone has to fucking shake you to realize this. I don't want to make this podcast on this Saturday morning talking about what I'm going to talk about. And you probably think I'm mad. You're thinking, oh, Callum sounds mad. You know what? I am fucking mad. I am mad. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at you. Legit. I'm pissed off at you. And you want to know why I'm pissed off at you? Because nobody else is going to fucking tell you, because you've been half-assing. Right? That's why. And this isn't about you. This isn't about what you want. This is fucking bigger than you. And you're too blind to see this. You're too blind to see this. So I'm here to give you the fucking wake-up call today. Right? Let's get fucking real for a minute. So if you don't have the ability to take one on the chin, if you can't take constructive criticism, you don't like fucking tough love, turn this shit off now then. I don't want to make this fucking podcast. But it's the podcast that you need to hear. And I'm saying this because I suffered for so many years because of the same shit that you're doing now. And I know how much it hurt. I know how much it hurt. I know how much it hurt me, looking back. I know, beyond me, how much it hurt those people that I fucking love. How much it hurts people that I love. And your ego is so fucking big that you can't even see this. Right? So I'm here to fucking give you a slap. You need to get the fuck out of your way. This isn't about you. Right? So if you've got a fucking... If you're soft, if you got a faint heart, whatever the fuck, turn this off. Turn this off. But if you want someone to fucking be straight with you, leave it on. I'm pissed off. Let's just get to the fucking point here. I'm pissed off because you've been half-assing. I'm pissed off because you're not operating even close to the way you should be operating and what's expected of you, what's required from you. And this isn't about you, right? Fucking put your ego aside for a second here. This isn't about you. This whole fucking wake-up call, this is about the people who are fucking betting on you. This is about the people who are betting on you, who have invested in you, that are backing you, that are placing their hope in you to make it. And you're still sitting around twiddling your fucking thumbs because you don't realize something. You don't realize something. You don't realize that your inactivity, your fucking laziness, right, your pathetic effort has consequences beyond yourself. It has consequences beyond you, and you don't fucking see this, right? You don't see this, but there's people suffering because of your laziness. There's people who believe you are the only hope. You are the only fucking hope to change shit. And you're still sitting around, scratching your head, scrolling on fucking TikTok, thinking that it's all going to magically fall in your lap. Do you realize people have invested in you? That's the first thing. I don't think you fucking have. And I want to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story about my life and why this pisses me off. Why I don't like making these podcasts. I don't like talking about this shit. I don't like being negative. I don't. But I need to tell you about my experience. Right? The pain that I incurred. Right? Fuck. I spent most of my life being fucking average. I spent most of my life being average. I spent most of my life being a fucking loser. I spent most of my life being a liar, being a fake entrepreneur, being an egotistical fucking loser. That's what I spent most of my life doing. playing fucking pretend. Playing pretend. And there's only so long you can play pretend before not only you fuck yourself up, but it hurts other people. And it kills me because now, looking back in hindsight, the pain that people went through because of me, because of my laziness, because of my fucking weak effort, because of my ego, the pain that people went through, it's not fucking right. It's not fucking fair. It's not fucking fair. And I don't want the people you care about. This isn't even about you. I don't want the people you care about to be hurt. That's why I'm making this. That's why I'm pissed off. Because you don't fucking realise that. And you need someone like me to fucking tell you this. To wake you up. To tell you that, number one, the level you operate at is not sufficient. It's not sufficient enough to get you what you want. But number two, the level that you operate at, the effort you're putting in, has consequences. People are paying a price for your fucking laziness. And that's what I want to talk about. Alright? You think you're doing enough. What I want you to do is, first of all, I want you to step outside your fucking head for a second. Step to the side and ask yourself, first of all, would you bet on you, the way you're going on right now, if you were being observed, if you could look at yourself from a third person perspective, would you bet on yourself? Would you bet on yourself to win? Would you? Right? Because if I had done that, I wouldn't have fucking bet on me. I wouldn't have bet on me. And you know what kills me now? You know what kills me now? I look back, as I was saying, sorry, I meant to tell you the fucking story. It's like I don't want to talk about it. I spent so much of my life being a loser, pretending that I was making progress, pretending that everything was going to be okay, pretending that my actions were enough. And you know what? They weren't enough, and it was fucking selfish of me. But beyond selfish, it was disrespectful to the people who invested, to the people who betted, to the people that placed everything in me to fucking go and get the job done. And essentially, me being lazy was like a fuck you to them. It was like a fuck you. And you know what? Looking back, it pisses me off. Fucking pisses me off. I'm looking at a fucking photo over there. Let me go get it. One sec. This is what I'm looking at. You want to see what I'm looking at? You want to know what pisses me off? This pisses me off. This fucking pisses me off. You see this? See that? That fucking pisses me off. I can't look. I can't look at this person. I can't look at this person. Right? This person is the opposite of everything I am now. It's the fucking opposite. I can't look at it. And it pisses me off because do you know how many Christmases that fucking guy sat aside and let his fucking girlfriend, let other people foot the bill, let other people take the weight because of his because of his laziness. Do you know that guy deluded himself for fucking years. For years telling everybody, not even himself, telling others it was all going to be fine. Right? Do you know how many times, how many fucking birthdays, how many vacations, how much I had to forego, how much I had to miss out on, right? Because his fucking unwillingness to do the fucking work and get out of his own head. Do you know how much shit I had to watch? Right? And it's only when I look back I realize this isn't about me. This isn't about me. Bro, that guy caused so many people to suffer. So many people to suffer. And he was fine with it. He was fucking fine with it. Why are you fine with it? Do you not realise, man? I don't want you to end up feeling the fucking hurt I do. People wonder, oh, why is Callum so disciplined? Oh, Callum, that seems like a lot of effort. You can't do that all the time. How do you stay so disciplined? You know what? I'll tell you why I stay so fucking disciplined. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of effort. Yeah, because the people I love, they deserve that and more. They deserve effort. You're talking about shit. You're saying, oh, that's a lot. They deserve a lot. The people you care about deserve a lot. They deserve more than what you're giving right now. That's why I fucking give 110 every day. That's why. Because what he gave people, what he gave fucking a measly 40%. Not only was it not enough, it inflicted pain upon people. It inflicted pain upon people who were counting on him. That's why. You say, oh, that's a lot. Oh, you can't live. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you not fucking care about giving back? Do you not care about repaying what they're investing in you? Because I do. That's why I fucking wake up. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm fucking disciplined. That's why I don't fucking half-ass. That's why I put myself in the best position to win. That's why I'm seeking 100%. That's why I execute regardless. That's why I want to be a force for good in the world. That's why I put my fucking emotions aside and look at things the hard way, the objective truth. That's why. Right? That's why I fucking pay the price. You want to know why I pay the price? I pay the price because I'm aware of the cost. I'm aware of the cost and not only what he's going to pay. I'm aware of the fucking cost that it has on other people. The disrespect. That's what I'm aware of. Right? And most people, they don't fucking realize if you were aware of the costs, if you were aware of this, you'd pay any price. You'd pay any price. It fucking hurts me. It hurts me. You want to know why it fucking hurts me as well? Because we get 80 to 100 years on the planet. We're not coming back. We're not coming back. I'm 27 now. Bro, I done that from like 17, 18 to 24. They're fucking prime years, man. Prime years that I'm not getting back. Prime years that I offloaded the bullshit in my life onto other people. Right? That they're not getting back either. They're not getting back those years. It's not about the fucking years that me and you have. It's about the years that they have. That what we want to give them. What we want to give them. They're not getting it back. Right? And that fucking kills me. That's time. You can't buy fucking time. You can't buy time. And every day that goes on, every day you continue to fucking half-ass is number one, a day that you're not getting back and a day that other people fucking suffer. Everyone suffers. Everyone suffers because of laziness. It's a fucking infectious disease. It's an infectious disease. Right? Sorry, I don't like talking about this shit. But I feel like we had to. Now, on that same note, to turn a new leaf, to come onto a new page here, I want to ask you something. To try and wake you the fuck up. Has it not dawned on you? Has it not dawned on you that you are the fucking one? Has it not dawned on you that people are placing their hopes in you to be the one to change the course of the trajectory, to change to change the direction of the family, to change whatever the fuck it is, whatever circumstances your family, whatever circumstances are in your life right now, there's people that are literally saying, and they won't say this out loud. Here's the thing about this, right? They might not say it. Doesn't mean they're not fucking thinking it, right? They're not going to tell you this. There's people out there that will not tell you that they're relying on you. That you are the one they're counting on to be the one to fucking change this, right? They're not going to tell you this. Don't wait for fucking validation. Don't wait for them to come and say, hey, you know what? I'm counting on you and you're going to be the fucking savior. Bro, don't wait on that shit. They're never going to tell you. Inside, there's people secretly wanting you to get up off your ass and do the fucking work and make this happen. And if you haven't seen this by now, I don't know what to say. They're counting on you. Look around in your life right now. Right? Think about it. Look around in your life right now. Who's important? They're fucking counting on you. Every moment you spend sitting there using your thumb to scroll on TikTok, go like this. You're just giving them a fuck you. That's what you're doing. When are you going to realize? When are you going to wake the fuck up and realize that you are the one? You're the one that has been fucking chosen to change the circumstances. But no, you're too fucking busy. You're good. You don't need to work your ass off. You think sitting there scrolling on fucking Instagram, going through reels, you think that's enough. When the fuck are you going to realize that you're the one to change shit? And people have invested everything. People are placing their hopes in you. And they're not going to fucking tell you. They're not going to come and be open about it. People have too much pride. But secretly, they're fucking praying that you get your shit together. Alright? That's a given. That's a given. I hope you're learning. I hope you're waking up. Because I'm not going to do another one like this. Not for a while. Not unless you fucking don't get shit together. Scenario for you. Do you really... Let's future pace. Let's future pace. In 25 years' time. Let's say you're 25 now. Do you really want to get to 50 years old? Or whatever age you are, even if you're 40. Add on 25. Do you want to get to 65? Do you want to get to 70 years old? And sit there and have a conversation and reflect on life. And tell the people you loved, not only that you didn't get up off your fucking ass, right? Do you want to tell them that you half-assed life and you weren't able to deliver what they wanted? Do you want the next 25 years of your life? Do you want the people you care about to carry your fucking weight, to carry the bullshit load that you refuse to carry? And then, in your later years, to sit there and tell them, you know what, if I had got up off my fucking ass, if I had put my ego aside, if I had actually seen, if I had listened to Callum, you know what, we might have had what we wanted. You might have had a better life. But you know what, I was too fucking lazy. My ego was too big. I couldn't get out of my own way. I couldn't realise that this was bigger than me. And now, you know what? We've got a couple of years left to live in fucking misery and regret. Is that the conversation you want to have? Because let's be real here. Let's be real here. That's what's going to fucking happen. That's what's going to fucking happen if you don't realise, number one, it's bigger than you. And number two, this is bigger. Sorry, number one, it's bigger than you. And number two, that these people are suffering. Do you want them to get to the end of do you want them to get to the end of their life? And having to fucking get wrinkles, grey hairs, because they were carrying your bullshit, right? And then not only did they miss out not only did you miss out on the good that could have happened in your life, they missed out on what could have happened in their life too. Is that what you wanted to get to? Is that what you wanted to get to? Because that day is coming. That day is coming. Make no mistake about that. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Now, let me grab a drink. You and I both, we're in this together. You and I both are in this together. And I want you to do something now. I want you to recognize that it's bigger than you. I want you to recognize that your laziness has a fucking price. And other people are paying that price. And I want you to fucking admit that you've been half-assing. And I want you to make a promise. First of all, you got to admit it. Then I want you to make a promise. Not to yourself, but to them. I want you to make a promise to the people you fucking love that you're going to start working your ass off. That you're going to make a difference. That's why you were put on this planet. That's why you were put on the planet. You think you were put on this planet to live just to die? You think you were put here just to fucking die? Bro, you were put here to make a difference. Right? But the only way you're going to make a difference is if you work your ass off. If you get out of your own way, you kill your fucking ego and realize that your laziness, your pathetic effort actually affects other people. Right? Put your ego aside and make your life on this planet worthwhile. Not just for you, but for them. Will you make that promise? Will you make that promise? Because I had to make that promise. Get an ROI. Get an ROI on your fucking efforts. Get an ROI on your stay on this planet. Right? Get an ROI on your time. Because time is fucking valuable. It's limited. You can't buy it back. So every day, every year, think about this moment right now. Let's be honest here. Let's look at this objectively. The moment you have right now, wherever you're sitting, listening to this podcast, having a coffee, there's gonna come a point in your life where this moment is priceless, where this won't be able to be bought. When you're 75 years old, you would give any amount of money to come back to this moment, right? So get an ROI. Get an ROI on your time. You were meant for more. You weren't fucking born to be average. You weren't born to be average. You know that. You weren't born to live an average life. You were born to be elite. You were born to be elite. I appreciate you. Winners win because they execute regardless.